simulation. Greetings everyone, it is me, Gigalem, and welcome back to Lemmings. We are now hopping to the Sega Genesis version to cover the Fun's exclusive levels on that version. Well, Genesis exclusive levels on the Fun rank. But, as you can tell, this is a adaptation of the Amiga intro for Lemmings. And these Lemmings look a bit more chibi compared to the Amiga intros. I want to say emulator because I do have an Amiga emulator and I'm using an emulator, but whatever. These are, like, as far as I'm aware, both Genesis and Super Nintendo versions are both developed by Sunsoft, but they don't exactly have the same art style with this intro. But I do like how they look here. Anyways, yeah. That is the intro you'd see most common with most versions of the game. So yeah, I believe in European versions, this game's instead published, instead of seeing like Sunsoft, you see Sega. But yeah, let's go to the passwords, and you want to, and for our first ever Genesis exclusive level we're covering, you want to put in T, M, K, where is it? B, X. This will take you to level 14, which is the first of the original Genesis levels in this game. Room with no exit. And one thing that you have to take account for is that the Sega Genesis versions, for some reason, have levels that are only 512 pixels long. I am not sure why this is, though because of this, we get way more levels than most versions of the game. The Genesis version has the most levels out of any port. And I'm just talking Lemmings 1 levels. Keep forgetting it's C to select the Lemming. But yeah, I am not going to be used to these controls after this. Yeah. For the Genesis version, you press C to assign the skill. I don't know why. You press A to scroll the map. You press B to, well... Okay. Come on. We have... There we go. Anyways, you hold B and press left or right to change your skill, and you press up and down to raise the release rate while holding B. The sooner you know this, the better. This will allow you to breeze through levels much faster than you already have. While the controller setup is not a recommended way to play these kind of games, there are Lua scripts that have these like mouse support in them. I know, like, Sega Genesis, mouse support is a thing. It's just, I'm not sure how I could apply such a Lua script to the US version of the game. Besides, I prefer the much faster speed of the US version for obvious reasons. But yeah, we don't exactly have like a speed up feature with the cursor or map scrolling, so... But of how short every level is, we kinda don't need it. So, let us go. Let's go and beat this level and such. Now, I had to scrap a recording and I wasn't happy with it, so I decided not to keep it, but... Supposedly I got some codes wrong, so I have the, So I have a codes page on standby just in case, because I got some codes wrong and such. But yeah, come on you fellers, get into the exit. This version also has 100 Lemmings as the max. I don't know how many more that can fit within this version, but I digress. Come on, get into the exit. Anyways, level 15, Tea Time in the Ball Country. This also has one of my favorite soundtracks in the game. And this version of the song I grew to, but this is the Dance of the Four Swans that everyone prefers in the community. I just prefer the Super Nintendo version because I heard it first and I like how it sounds. But yeah, this version should have the most levels out of any version of the game. Also, those arrows are really dark. Like, I get probably color limitations. I'm not sure what the color limitations that resulted in these palettes for the levels, but I digress and such. I want to know what would the Oh No More Lemmings levels look like if they had to apply palettes similar to this. But yeah. Here they come. Come on, hurry up, get to the exit. Most of these fun levels will consist of 10 of everything levels, but there are some that are bound to trip up newcomers to the game. But I say, for Sega Genesis versions, despite getting the shorter levels, you're getting quite a bargain. Anyways, hop in there. Anyways, level 16. Take a little rest. Okay, so we're about to hear the Sega Genesis version of London Bridge. I mean, it's a fine rendition, it's just a bit high. Excuse me for that. But, freaking phlegm. But, you want to, I'm gonna use a bit of A minor here so I have a bit of extra room. Okay, have to position my cursor correctly. So that way I can prepare for him, opening up the way. Now, if I was playing off of, Lemmings Redux or something like that, this probably wouldn't be much of an issue. So, yep. All versions have the chink, when they, reach the end of their builder stack. So, I'm gonna bash through here, and then we have to, darn it. Bash to the... Stop selecting the lemmings going to the... I'm down to 2 bashers because you guys won't stop getting in the way. I wonder if... trying to save everyone here, and and because I don't have directional select and stuff like that, I lost a lot of bashers trying to select them. There we go. An unorthodox way, but considering what the stuff I had to deal with in the original, you know that I'm gonna have to save everyone in more unorthodox ways than I would have in Neo-Lemmings. But hey, level solved. It was a lot messier than I would have liked it, but level solved. There are certain reasons why I don't miss certain things in the original, but I have to play the original versions because I feel like I'd be cheating if I'm playing this off of Neo-Lemmings. But yeah, level solved. Anyways, level 17 is next. Level 17 is one we've already played before, so thing is, I can't exactly go back to the one menu, so I have to like cut here. So I'll be back in a moment. For this next password, we must put in X H DVD. Catch more floaters. So, oh, let's just make sure we have the right skill selected. Now, we can just save every single, we can just assign every single lemming a floater for this case. There's not exactly enough builders to just make a platform. I think we'll have to deal with that in the repeat of this level. Yes, the Genesis versions also have repeats for obvious reasons and such. I'm just glad that I'm only covering the exclusives rather than having to play the entire game twice. Ooh. Okay. We are going to assign this guy a floater, and we're also going to well, select the digger skill. Have to remember to press C. It's C to execute skill. Anyways, there we go. Perfect. I was worried I was going to have one pixel unable to get through. Anyway, bash here. This is because you want to use your bash here. This will definitely trip up newcomers. Let's be real here. Now, in case you fail to build here, you can build down here if you're quick enough. Okay, I think that's a good spot. Yes, he'll get past the... Okay, good, he'll get past the one thing. Now, as soon as he lands, we need to mine. Hopefully he gets underneath that steel piece, because I've stated before in the Super Nintendo version that steel is weird. Steel is weird in these older titles. The steel wouldn't become something that's less of a problem until Neo Lemmings, where steel is actually accurately representative of its area and properties, because that's something I will not miss from the days of vanilla Lemmings. Seriously. Anyways, we can't exactly assign so many together, so we have to assign them one at a time. Well, at the very least, they come in a clean pattern, so... But yeah, that is another level solved. But after that, we have to put in another code, which is going to be for level 21. And this level kind of has a tight time limit. Upon my first attempt, I was actually running low on time. Like, I had less than 1 minute left. Anyway, level solved. Let's move on. So we're just gonna cut right here, so be right back. For this next one, you want to put in P, X, D, W, M. This will bring you to Lemmings in the Attic. You only have 4 bashers this time, and the repeat of this only gives you 3. You have to get to this one, and you know why. Let's see. 4. Looking at it now, 4 bashers. That's pretty strict for a fun rating level. Okay, I think I know. It's pretty straightforward, but next one isn't going to be quite as straightforward. Well, next version of this anyway. Now, this is one of my favorite versions of Rondo Alla Turca, I believe. This one sounds so frantic and quick. That's why I like it. It sounds so frantic and energetic, and it's one of the reasons why I like the Sega Genesis version of the soundtrack. But, yeah. It's just... like, it sounds more video gamey than classical, and that's how I prefer it. Now, it is possible to take the other pathways if you so wish. But yeah, you cannot, like, waste a build, basher in levels like these. Because, either you're going to die, or... Okay, good. Made sure to, save my, crew. Like, I know the repeat of this level just removes 1 basher, and that automatically makes it a little bit harder. Now, as far as I'm aware, You can't exactly take this pathway because there's no way of saving yourself. There's just another death pit here. But hey, another level solved means we're going to be moving on to the special level of this ring. It's the same as the other version, it's only way shorter. And you'll know why. So I think it's only justified that we cover the Genesis versions of these particular levels. So yeah, level solved, move on to level 22, a beast of a level. So, why is it justified that I cover these versions of the level? So, there is a justified reason for covering these levels, and that's because due to the length of each of these levels are much shorter and had to adapt to it. So, that's why I find it justified to cover these particular levels. So yeah. Want to make sure I am selecting Digger. I'm not going to have the Basher go all the way under the trees. This is an amazing rendition of one of the songs from the game. I'm wondering why did they have to use gems for the Genesis versions of certain songs? Seriously. Like, I would like the Genesis version of the Lemmings 2 soundtrack if it didn't use gems. Like, a lot of the songs sound like they're farting. I stacked two bashers together by accident. Oops. But that's not going to be too harmful. I guess we unintentionally penned the Lemmings in even better. But yeah, this is a good version of this song. It's taking full advantage of this soundtrack and this sound chip, and it just sounds so good. It's like it's really hitting hard. Sunsoft knew what they were doing. But yeah. I'll make sure to select. I forget, it's not. It's. Okay, good. Selected the right lemming. Keep forgetting it's not A to select the lemming, it's C for some reason. And you can't change your controls for some odd reason as well. So we just have to... So I'm just going to do the same thing I did for the Super Nintendo version of the level. Had to wait for a clear lemming to go to the left. I wish I could just do directional select. Like I wish I could just hold I can just hold left or right with one of these button inputs. And for some reason I'm having an easier time putting in getting lemmings on the edge or something. I want to need someone to dissect this game because I wish I can talk about some coding prowess with this game and such. Anyways, we're gonna select the Basher because, of course, we need one of those to go to the exit. You can see how much white is globbing up when lemmings are so clumped together and such. But hey, let's enjoy the music. This is a good song. So yeah, if it isn't an indicator already, go and do yourself a favor and listen to the Genesis version of the soundtrack as well as the Super Nintendo version. They're good versions of the soundtrack and such. Anyways, under construction. How many more attempts on this level must I do? I really wish that the Super Nintendo levels could have gotten this creative. I mean, I guess if certain tools exist, you could just ROM hack them in. I'm not sure if anyone has developed any tools to allow that to happen, but hey. But I guess it's one of those few cases where I can just say +1 to Sega, which is not going to be common, mind you. Now, the blocker quirks can be a bit of a detriment and a benefit, because I've had like Lemmings still walk through the blockers because they were right underneath the pixel they would be forced to walk. Now, I am so not used to having to do this kind of stuff. I don't want to hold my cursor to the side of the screen. It's just I'm not used to these controls and such. So you want to build right here. Then we're going to assign him a... Actually, I'm probably going to do a bit of a safety net and just dig, so that way I have a bit of an extra chance. Stop going the other way! There! You do not have... that was like 3 attempts of failing that. 3 attempts. Ugh. Seriously, I shouldn't get this heated towards a fun level. A fun level. And we have to do a repeat of this later. Hey. We're almost done with this video anyway. We're going to be hopping back to the Super Nintendo version in the next part. So everyone hop into the exit. Come on, mosey along. Move along, people. Okay, I love this kind of walking pattern that everyone has when they're walking up. So I don't know how many more original levels I'll have to do, but we have 2 more at the end of the rank. So yeah, let's level 24. It's one we've already done before, so I'm gonna cut right here, and we'll be moving on to Fun 29. For this next one, you want to put in Y, D, X, D, W, M. Dark Dawn. That's what you'll get. Look how beautiful this level looks anyway. It's all about knowing what you're doing with the graphic set and stuff like that. You can make some really good looking levels with the graphic sets. But yeah. Also, the reason why I'm probably not using it, not like penning the Lemmings in here, is because this is a splatfall. I want to go back down to, I guess I'm not doing it the way I am wanting to, because positioning. There. Select the basher, and then just build straight to the exit. There! And also there. You can also select with C, but that's kind of the I don't know how to play this game way of doing it. Have to make sure I'm selecting Digger. There we go. I did it correctly. Woo! Raise that release rate to 99. Kind of a lot of Lemmings for such a short level like this. But hey. Also, trigger areas are a bit weird. Look how much far to the right they're exiting. Look at that. Come on. Everyone into the exit. The sounds are messing with the music. Wow. So yeah, that's another level solved. Lock up your Lemmings. Since this is the rank finisher in such a short level, I am willing to cover this version again. So let's just do it. Ugh. Now, if only I can do that more often. Now, because I have way more skills, I can just do, Oh, sure, you go that way without questioning it. I mean, it's not you're not going to get so lucky in the repeat of this. Ugh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not going to be a... I had to mash so many diggers to save everyone. Come on, everyone, to the exit. I'm not going to look forward to the repeat of this level. And there you have it. That's the end of the fun rank for the Sega Genesis version, and like with the Super Nintendo version, the Sega Genesis version has its own cutscenes. They're relatively simple and not like the ones you've seen in the Super Nintendo version, but walk up on screen, present the next rank. That rating cleared. The next rating is tricky. So yeah. So if you want to support this channel, I left a couple of links in the description below. If you want to follow up with the series, you're free to hit that subscribe button and slap that bell so you can actually be aware of whenever the next part comes up for this series or any other series following it. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Anyways, I shall now bid you adieu. But the one thing I'm going to do here is, once this guy makes a bit of a return trip, I'm going to mine and such. And I want to wait until... no! And of course, it has an amazing rendition of, no, that's not what I want you to do! Ugh, gotta do this. Oh! Ah! Of course. If I can get this right. No. One more shot. Ah! I want to save everyone! Well, not what I intended, but... Ooh. Whoops. Why do I always end up going that way? Stop going that way!